Good morning, everyone. Welcome onto the channel. I hope that you guys are having a great day out there, whether you're driving to work, homework. I guess if you're doing homework too. If you're driving, you shouldn't be watching. Just listen. You can listen, but you can't watch. Today, we're going to listen to some Mark Lanegan. We're going to listen to this track, 100 Days. This is going to be coming off of the album Bubblegum, which was released in 2004. We are listening to this because it was suggested and sponsored by Nola. Nola, thank you so much for the recommendation. Thank you so much for the support as well. I may have said it before, but I love that name. I just think it's a really, really nice name. Listen, with this, we've covered a few tracks from Mark previously, and now we're going to cover this particular track. I do see from your message, Nola, that you are supporting this particular reaction in honor of Mark, who had died February 22nd, 2022, which is all twos. That's really, really interesting. That's just two straight on. So let's go ahead and listen to this track in honor of Mark. We'll, of course, discuss it a little bit after. Here we go.
When the willow bends towards the end of day and twilight falls again, to the funny sound that a blackbird makes, twilight falls again. As no good reason remains, I'll do the same, thinking of you. One day ship comes in, one day ship comes in.
Love where the bass and drum came in.
But I can't say how or when, but I know somewhere a ship comes in every day. There is no morphine, I'm only sleeping. There is no crime to dreams like this. And if you could take something with you, it would be right. Something good.
Gently it builds up. Organ.
From my fingertips, the cigarette throws ashes to the ground. I'd stop and talk to the girls who work this street, but I got business farther down. Like one long season of rain, I will remain thinking of you. One day a ship comes in from far away, a ship comes in. 100 days you wait for it, and you know somewhere a ship comes in every day. There is no morphine, I'm only sleeping. There is no crime to dreams like this. And if you could take something with you, it would be bright, just like something good. One day ship comes in, 100 days you wait for it, something bright. good. No, it's good. A ship comes in every day. One day a ship comes in. It's good. It's something good.
This is a track that really properly sneaks up on you because the way that it starts off and begins within its first 30 seconds, the sound is completely different than how it ends in the final 30 seconds. It has begun with a little bit of a hollowness, a little bit of an emptiness, space left, and then by the end it is filled in with so many words, tones, colors, and punctuation and poetry that you can feel that enormous sense of fulfillment that the track enters into. And what I mean, like very hollow here, right? Dusty guitar, shadowy voice, but by the end, the way that it's grown and matured quite properly at that particular point is really cool. What I really like about this also is the way that it's done. So organic and incredibly free flowing. For example, the guitar. That's going to be played on this track by Chris Goss. He starts off obviously with some relatively simple strumming there, eventually adding a little bit of more of an effect on there that in my ears kind of gives it that alternative rock western almost kind of tone. It kind of reminds me of like a Dusty Road or like something like that. It just gives me that sound. Then I honestly can't even tell you, but near the end, at some point around 3 minutes or so, he begins to solo. I didn't even notice when he started that. I still could not even tell you when he started it. I just knew it was around 3 minutes or something like that. Because the whole track just grew in this calm but exponential way that was really enjoyable to listen to and really gave it this very natural feeling as we're listening to it. Mark, he sounds really wonderful, like a haunted romantic. And that's the phrase that came to my mind because as I'm listening to him, he has a rich voice that could easily be romantic in certain lights. But in other lights, could have something a little more in the shadows, a little more grave. And his voice can also kind of pull from that, like that kind of gravely, stony kind of sound. And so in this track, I think that he kind of fits in between really nicely. There is a slight haunting aspect to his singing, but there's also maybe romance or romantic. No, actually, I think romantic is the great way to say it. Because I'm not talking about romantic in a ooh la la, like, romance kind of way. I mean romantic, I guess in like the sense of, like with the genre of like sophistopop and how that has a romantic sound. I'm thinking more of that way. And I think that he perfectly treads that line in a way that's harmonious and inviting. Kind of like a moth to a flame. There's a danger there, but there's also this alluring nature to it that you just can't help but listen to and turn towards on here. And then a similar thing is kind of going on with the drums. Very subtle throughout, but at one moment the drums start to hop onto the ride and start to play on there. Then near the end, you hear very, very, very subtle rumbling in the back. And I was listening to it and I was trying to figure out what is this like really gentle, quiet rumble that's happening back there. And the drummer, who on here is going to be Joshua Home, he's just playing like a little light tap on the toms. I'm sure the floor tom, if not the second, one of the toms, the heavier ones. But it's just adding this like really slight rumble that reminds me of a thundering storm in the distance, slowly but surely coming your way. And that first little rumble that you hear in the distance, and you're like, oh, storm's coming. It's not shocking, it's not scary, it's not like a loud crack of lightning, but it's just a little rumble to let you know that it's on the way. I felt that's what I was kind of hearing here. You have some mellotron that comes in, the organ coming in first, and then mellotron. That's going to be performed by Aldo Streif here. The bass was really nice. Like, it was just really cool to hear the progression that's happening in this track. And then I believe it's before the chorus, That's there's a little bit of an early cutoff in the time signature, which is kind of cool. Like there's just a lot of little things that happen, but they happen almost unnoticeably. That is the true definition of subtlety, if you ask me. When the willow bends towards the end of the day, and twilight falls again to the funny sound that a blackbird makes, twilight falls again, as no good reason remains, I'll do the same, thinking of you. So he's relating and comparing himself to, of course, the willow bending towards the end of the day, twilight falling, that funny sound the blackbird makes. One day a ship comes in, but I can't say how or when, but I know somewhere a ship comes in every day. So he's waiting for something, it seems like. One day this particular ship will come in, because ships are arriving every single day, literally and figuratively, depending on what he's implying or meaning here. And so one day his ship will arrive. I'm assuming it's her, because even in the beginning he says, thinking of you. Another day without you, another day that your ship has not arrived. I'll wait 100 days and more for you. There is no morphine. I'm only sleeping. There is no crime to dreams like this. And if you could take something with you, it would be bright, something good. There's no morphine. I'm only sleeping. He doesn't need anything for pain. He's just waiting. And if you could take something with you, it would be something good. It would be something bright. This keepsake, whatever it could be. From my fingertips, the cigarette throws ashes to the ground. I'd stop and talk to the girls who work the streets, but I got business farther down. Like he has to pass them, right? Like one long season of rain, I will remain thinking of you. She is his end goal, his end. Of course, the chorus repeats there, but this time he says, from far away a ship comes in. 100 days, you wait for it. And you know it somewhere, a ship comes in every day. He repeats the verse there again. No changes there. Chorus repeats once again. He says this time, something bright, something so good. 100 days, a ship comes in every day. You know it's good. You know it's good. Like it's going to happen. One day a ship comes in. It's good when it's something good. This good will come to you. This good will come to him. This good will come to this other person someday. Whether it's one day, 100 days, or 1,000. It's going to come. This particular ship will arrive. Let me know what you guys thought of this track, of course. Let me know in the comments down below. Nola, thank you so much once again for the support and the suggestion. I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I appreciate you stopping on in, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.